Welcome back to Holtham's Apiary. I'm Jason Holtham, and in this video, I'm going to be treating the bees against the varroa mites by using oxalic acid. You won't want to miss it. All right, so today is Christmas Day, as you can tell by my Christmas sweater. And this is normally the day that I tend to treat the bees for varroa mites or against varroa mites by using oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is a natural compound that can be found in rhubarb, it can be found in sugarcane, and it's used quite commonly to fight against varroa mites. And this is a 3.5% solution. Basically, it's a solution of acid mixed with some sugar. So it's kind of a sugar water solution with oxalic acid in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this syringe, and I'm going to basically be dropping the oxalic acid in between the frames onto the bees, and the bees will actually clean each other off and will be spreading throughout the colony this mild concentration of oxalic acid, which will in turn kill any mites that may still be in the hive. So let's get to it. So outside it's 2 degrees Celsius. A little bit of snow on the ground. The bees are in their winter ball that they form, and right now at the end of December, at least here in Central Europe, in Germany, they should actually be brood free, which is also a requirement when using oxalic acid in this particular method. What I'm doing now is I'm drawing up 50 milliliters of the solution in the syringe. I'll show that to you in a second. So I have basically this syringe that I use, and normally what we do is, depending upon how many of the gapways between the frames are occupied with bees, that's how many milliliters of oxalic acid we'll use. So if they're occupying 6 particular gaps here, then that's 6 times 5, or you can say between 6 times 5, 6 times 6 milliliters. So somewhere between 30 and 36 milliliters of oxalic acid. So I'll just go ahead and gently lift the cover. So the bees, normally when it's cold like this, they're lethargic. They're not going to fly around. I'll try to see if I can get these a little bit in view. Here you can see they're really slow and kind of concentrating into a couple of areas and on their own. So let me go ahead and take a look here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps. So I won't even use all of these 50 milliliters. I'm going to put some of that back actually. I will use 30 milliliters. And then I just gently drop it in on top of the bees. This is like I said, it's a sugar water concentration solution. And the bees will basically, by cleaning each other off, they will spread it around into the hive amongst themselves. Okay, so that's with that colony. I'm gonna go ahead and cover them up. They're starting to get a little agitated. And put the cover back on. And put the cover back on. So I will do this for the other 3 colonies in the same manner, and that will basically treat them against varroa mites. All right, so all of the bees have now been treated with a final treatment of oxalic acid. That should really help keep the mite population down through the rest of the winter. What I'll also do is I'll just go through and check how much food they have in their hives to make sure I don't have to do any emergency feeding. But they should be okay. They have plenty of food at the end of the fall, and I think they'll be good to go for next year. So this is probably going to be my last video for this bee season. I want to thank all of you who have been watching and who have subscribed. If you're watching this and you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe, and yeah, I'll try to get some more stuff out as soon as possible. I may have 1 or 2 more videos this year, but nothing to do with the bees. Maybe just how I maintain some of the equipment, and also I'll probably be melting some wax again. So if you subscribe, you'll see those videos and get the content out as soon as I can. So stay safe, stay healthy, have fun beekeeping, and have a happy new year.